Rivers of Confluence is an explosive, violent, seafaring tale. This episode's content warnings can be found in the episode description. Hello and welcome to Rivers of Confluence, a loose Dungeons & Dragons real play podcast about 5 lost souls, each trying to find their place in the world of Awenor. I am Jay Keller, your dungeon master for this campaign, and with me I have...
Hi, I am Amanda Ranallo, and I am playing Myrna. She's an artificer who is a crafty small folk, and she's always dreaming up their next invention. My fun fact for the day is that I have a rival in my hometown. His name is Jason Bulger, and he's a 12-year-old boy with a big forehead. Okay.
His only distinguishing feature.
Wait, Jason... Bulger? Is that in any way related to Jason Funderburger from Over the Garden Wall?
I didn't think of it before,
Jason
but
Funderburger.
Jason Funderburger.
Is he a rival because of the big forehead, or
He's
Just
my
can't stand
rival because he always is trying to break my inventions on purpose, and the big forehead really sets it over the top for me.
That's just the kicker.
Gets it.
This 12-year-old?
Is he tall currently or when you last saw him?
Currently.
that's what I was thinking. When did this rivalry start?
Yeah.
When he was like 5.
That's a long rivalry.
Yeah, he's so shit. Like, he's a little shit.
For 7 years, he's been breaking my inventions.
I like to imagine before they were born, there was a kick in the womb and the kick knocked over one of your inventions. Hi friends, my name is Gabriel Montgomery and I will be playing Alistair Keep, aka the Gravekeeper. He is a seemingly morbid individual with his trusty shovel and his lantern on hand at all times. And a fun fact about Alistair is that in his earlier years, on his way into work at the gravesite in Walder, he actually found an injured deer once in the yard, and he stayed with the deer until they passed, and unknowingly to the landowners, decided to give him a spot in the yard and buried them there.
Aww.
That was actually really wholesome.
kind.
Yeah,
I
really
thought it was going to be like, and I murdered it with my shovel.
I was so nervous the whole
kind.
time you were talking. And then he tasted it to see how it would taste with dirt. And then...
No, this is why I say he is a seemingly morbid individual. You expect worse out of him, but seemingly. Yeah, but don't tell anyone. He could get in trouble for it. So.
Don't want to ruin it.
Hidden burial grounds.
Hey friends, my name is Jeremy Cox. I play Orpheus Hornraven, the half-elf druid on his quest for truth. Orpheus's fun fact for the day is he's very into meditation. It's kind of like a boundary of his that people always respect. Don't bother him while he's meditating. Well, that's not the fun fact. The fun fact is sometimes he actually pretends to meditate so that people don't bother him.
What's he doing? What is he doing when he's pretending to meditate?
He's literally like sitting there crisscross applesauce and like just hands either together on his lap, eyes closed, and he'll just like sit there. About 7 times out of 10, he'll end up actually meditating because he'll be like, I'm already here. And he feels bad for like lying. But yeah, sometimes he needs quiet time and people will wake him up. So if he meditates, they won't bother him.
So did the
Normal
meditating...
people won't bother him. Oh, he's going to hate sailing with this crew.
Did the meditating start after the lie then?
No, the meditation started before the lie. He just would like realize that people in Corrid or like his dad would like wake him up, but because he would be meditating, they'd be like, oh, he needs his concentration. Like this is what you need for like your mental well-being and your spiritual growth, because clearly sleep is not that. But he found that if he meditated, people would leave him alone. So he's like, what if I pretend to meditate? And he just like breathes. And then he was like, well, I'm going to meditate anyway, because I'm already pretending. Maybe a time or two actually fell asleep sitting up.
Hello. My name is Max Volpert, and I am playing Sable Driftthorn. She is a half tiefling, half sea elf barbarian, and a fearsome pirate braving the seven seas. A fun fact about Sable is that she has no hometown. She was born at sea and lived most of her life at sea, so she's not really tied to a specific land location.
Very cool.
That's very good.
So the sea is in your birth, in your blood.
She's of the seas.
Born and raised.
It's all she's ever known.
Do you know which sea?
Are you? Is this like a personal attack right now?
We're-
You
From
know,
what sea?
I don't know.
We're just saying that we would love to see it.
Let it be known that Max is really bad at like maps and she cannot get a grip on where places are in the maps. That's why everyone's kind of attacking her right now.
I feel like that's just part of the character, though. If you've been born at sea, then you kind of just
You don't
don't
even
really
know where-
know the
I don't
land.
know the like names of the seas. I just inherently understand. You know, I'm like, oh yeah, like this is the sea around where I was born. This is the sea around where I got my first weapon. It's the sea around where I killed my first pirate. I don't know. Your typical landmarks.
I feel like the sea with the weapon and the first kill are probably
It's
pretty
actually
close.
all the same spot. Born, given a weapon, killed a man. Sailed on from there.
within the first hour.
So what you didn't see was me just frantically looking around the room trying to find my map. It is the Sargeras Sea.
Yeah, they're setting me up. The map wasn't even out.
I
They're
know.
setting me up.
I thought the map was going to be there and you were just going to be like, that one.
We actually pulled it away as the
Yeah.
question was being asked.
We're lying.
See.
I guess we thought you'd see past it.
All right, Mitch.
All right. All right. Hey, guys. My name is Mitchell Maguire, and I will be playing Bonzo. Bonzo is a submissive, retired circus performer. And he is a shell of who he once was, but perhaps there's some fight in him left because he's a barbarian. Now, a fun fact about Bonzo is that he despises the art form of mime. He hates miming. Despises it.
It's just like not talking, like it's such a cheap art form. Like,
No,
what
no,
is
yeah, it's-
what is it? What about it?
Me speak. You should speak too. Say word. You know, like it's just like he doesn't get it, you know? It's like just say what you want to say, you know?
See, I would personally love to see him and Marcel Marceau try and have a conversation.
I'll tell you how that would end. Rage, face ripped off. All right.
Did you have a mime in your circus?
Yeah, there were a few.
Oh.
There were a few.
Yikes.
To begin with. Not by time he left.
All right, and then my NPC fact here today has to do with Fallon, and it's Fallon Valkilno grew up in an elven city of Elmdwallen and is used to the homes up there sitting up in the tree canopy. And because of this upbringing, he's used to being up high. And so oftentimes while he was on board the Dustbreaker, he would have his quarters just be up in the crow's nest. And so he'd sleep up there. He'd be the lookout for the Dustbreaker and just spend most of his time up in the masts and the crow's nest on the Dustbreaker. But yeah, that's Fallon. So let's get on into it. So last session, you all met with the captain of the Dustbreaker, who later revealed themselves to be Baron Madav Navarro, the so-thought sickly leader of the Lockram Islands. And he appeared to be in perfect health, however, spending the years of his presumed sickness to gather naval support for his upcoming revolution. He asked two favors from you all, one to join his armada, and the second to take Evie onto your ship. You agreed to both with some reservations and took on several more crewmates, including Fallon, and then two more from the crew of the Duskbreaker. Then together, after the God's Gambit was then attacked by Empire ships, you and the Duskbreaker broke through the enemy blockade and the damned escaped into the storm. And so you all have been traveling together for probably a couple hours, and throughout traveling through the storm, it is now just starting to break. The sky is becoming less gray, turning into blue, and the torrid winds of the sea and the upturned waves are now beginning to calm around you. To the port side of the ship, you can see just the line of the Silsarian island to your left, and the open sea to your right. From up on the crow's nest, you hear Fallon call out, "It looks like we're leaving the storm. Where are we headed, Captain?"
I headed straight for Unvaldi.
How many times does she need to say this? She say multiple times. Unvaldi.
Fallon slides down the rope onto the deck, and the rest of the crew starts to kind of come up from below deck onto the actual deck of the ship, and you hear the male tiefling begin to speak, and he goes, "Well, about that, why are we going to the Empire? I thought that would be the last place we wanted to go."
Yeah, specifically the capital.
Can't a girl want to take a vacation? Do we all have to have such strong reasons for the places we go? I don't be quarreling with the Empire the way that ye be. I want to see the capital. Have we considered? Anyway, as fast as possible.
But aren't you wanted by the Empire?
I wanted schmonted. A pirate be wanted everywhere.
Yes, wanted, schmonted.
But what does that mean for the rest of us? A vacation is one thing, but we're sailing into the jaws of a wolf here.
Listen. There be business for me to attend to in Unvaldi. You be on my ship, do you not?
Yes.
This be how you speak to your captain?
I mean, it's fairly new for us. We're used to sailing under, and he looks towards Fallon, the captain, and he would tell us about where we're going, what we're doing, and he would keep us informed. And at that point, Evie kind of cuts him off and goes, "I think what they're trying to say is it might help a little bit more if we know why we're going there."
There'll be something very important for me to find in Unvaldi. Something more important to me than any amount of gold, and any amount of treasures, and any amount of danger in this world. And if you don't wish to sail there with me, there'll be a rowboat in the back.
More important than the lives of the entire crew.
Yes. To me.
What are we getting ourselves into? Where are we going? Are we stealing something from somewhere? Like, what are we going to? Like, how can we... It's fair, it's super important, I get that, but how can we help?
I have a daughter. I've been looking for her for some 6 years now. She was taken from me. This is the strongest lead I've gotten in a long time. Nothing will stop me from chasing it. I don't know where Unvaldi she might be. I don't know what state she might be in, but she be only 6. And I need to find her. So like I said, if you do not wish to accompany me to Unvaldi, there be a rowboat in the back. But I will be sailing forth into the jaws of the wolf, as they say.
The female dwarf woman that you all picked up from the Duskbreaker steps forward and goes, "Now, was that so hard? I'll know about the rest of you, but I'm with the captain."
Who are you?
There's the... I'm Elgrid Ironmask. I'm one of the ones that you picked up from the captain back there.
Were you one of the men in the ballista?
I want to say no.
Speaking of, was that so hard? A lot of confidence coming from you. You be hitting me own ship, me own crew.
Well, back on the dust breaker, I was the cook. I wasn't manning the ballistas.
Then why did you walk up to the ballista and start to use it?
I was holding it down, waiting for one of you to come and shoot it. But none of you ever came over.
You got to use your words. If you walk right over to the ballista, we be assuming you know how to use it.
Me and Arxis was laying down on the damn thing, waiting for one of you to come by and shoot it, but you never did. I don't see how that's our fault.
While we're at this, who are you? And I point to the third crew member.
Oh, me? I'm Arxis. Arxis Samant, the male tiefling says. I was one of the riggers on the Duskbreaker. I'm intimately acquainted with how the ropes of the ship work, and I look forward to our mutually beneficial voyage.
Nice to meet you. I'll turn back to Sable. I say, understood. We're with you. Maybe later you can tell us, it doesn't have to be now, there's a lot going on, but maybe later you can tell us what happened so we can best help. But I'll follow you.
I will help you find your daughter.
I'm with you, Captain. Maybe we can teach these two how to man a ballista while we're at it.
Well, about that, first we're gonna have to fix it. It's a little bit broke.
I'm so sorry, can I just ask? Mitch just had the saddest face as he was trying to jump in.
Bonzo's gonna give a dirty look to the dwarven lady because he was about to jump in. And Bonzo's gonna just look at Sable and go, me too. And then kindly like walk up and hold up the scalp of the man that he scalped and go, gift for you. We will get your daughter. Enjoy.
It's very kind.
Thank you, Bonzo.
Welcome. Welcome.
In the spirit of hopefully coming back with me 6-year-old daughter, I'm going to get rid of this.
Oh, not like gift?
I love it. It's custom to hide it from children so they don't damage it.
Oh,
I don't remember that custom when I was out at sea.
Oh, well, we all have different customs, don't we?
I suppose so.
Anyway, and she tosses it over her shoulder into the ocean. Gives Bonzo a thumbs up.
okay. And then Bonzo's are the dead bodies still on the boat?
There are the remainder of the bodies on the boat that you guys can look over and peruse. And if you want to like loot them, we can go over like looting them. Okay. But there are still the bodies on the deck.
Okay. Well, Bonzo's gonna just try to start going towards throwing them overboard as is custom. So, if anyone wants to loot it,
little Myrna's just gonna like, I'm not gonna stop him, but I'm just gonna, as he's walking, try to go through pockets.
Wait, hold on, Bonzo. Does anyone have any dirt?
No.
Orpheus is just gonna shake his head.
Hold on. Alistair starts patting himself down.
Eldred comes up to you and goes, I've got a little bit in my necklace. And she holds up like a small little like pouch, and it's just like a palm's worth of dirt. She goes, it's from my homeland.
All right, hold on. Alistair starts counting the grains in the vial. No, that won't do. Just throw them overboard.
okay, is custom. And he's gonna start throwing the bodies overboard.
And then Myrna, you're just looking through the pockets?
Pockets, just looking for gold bags, something around the neck, just like jewels or gold, not necessarily armor.
Okay, roll a d20 and a d4.
Do I add anything?
No.
17 and 4.
Okay, so you find 17 gold pieces, and then 4 pieces of jewelry, divisible between necklaces and like rings.
Orpheus is going to go up to the one that he defeated and kind of like also loot through, and then he's going to kick the body in the face. and toss him overboard.
So it doesn't take long before the deck is cleared. There's still quite a bit of blood on the deck. I will say that just like Myrna's scavenging check kind of covered all like the pockets and stuff. And so that will be like shared loot between the party. But it isn't long before the deck of the damned is cleared. And Fallon comes up to you, Sable, and goes, "Now I'm all well and good for going to Unvaldi, but I do think that we should have a plan. This ship is nice and it's quick and it's fast, but against the might of the Empire, if something goes wrong in there, we're not going to be able to defend ourselves."
I agreed. We don't need to be sailing in with a flashy vengeance. We'll be coming in by ways of night. Is anybody familiar with the terrain?
I've been there a couple of times, but never for extended periods of time. Mostly just to trade.
I grew up in Walder, which is fairly close to the capital. I am probably the most familiar with the terrain.
Do you think you'd be able to help me find a specific tavern?
We can certainly look. I'm sure things have changed since I've been there last.
Agreed. It's been many years since I've been to Unvaldi. Only briefly for trade and port and such. But my parents, they had the same contact every time that we made dock there. I believe I'd be able to find them at the flooded flagon. A tavern, not in the upper levels, towards the outskirts. But it's been many years. I don't know my way around as well as I'd like to.
Flooded flagon. We can definitely do that.
So we've got a goal at least. Then it'll just be a matter of getting into the city. Thankfully, we've got some time to think about it. It should be about 4 days of travel before we reach Unvaldi. So we've got plenty to think about.
Things might get dangerous quick. I can't explain too much, but there'll probably be other people out there looking for Ranallo. And we might be encountering some powerful forces. If you don't wish to accompany me, there'd be no shame in that. This is not your fight, and I would understand. But once you be in, there'd be no turning back.
Who's looking for right now?
It's, probably just, a short list. Yeah, you needn't trouble yourself too much. Probably just, maybe me mom and, a collection of gods.
Well, we have at least one god on our side, so, maybe.
That's what you think.
No, I know. At least I have one god on my side.
I don't be trusting any of the gods. You hear me? Any of them.
Are any of them the naked man?
Naked men. And Bonzo's just thinking about the naked man.
My eyes glassed
Just
over.
brought back.
You can see it in the reflection of his eyes.
Orpheus is just gonna like wave his hand in front of his face, like in disbelief of like Bonzo's reaction. Trying to get the image out of his own head. And then he's gonna turn to Sable. Captain, I think at this point, our fates are intertwined. So for now, wherever you go, I think we're in this together.
A proper crew, eh? It's been 6 years since I sailed with a proper crew.
Perfect. So that means I can make some adjustments to your ship, right? And I can make it so that you don't have to sail it alone, maybe?
Adjustments? What do you mean?
You see this loose plank, and I'm going to step on the planks that, like, bring everything down for you to sail across. And I go, I think this is a tripping hazard.
But when I throw a rock on the other side of that plank, it launches me up to the mast.
What about the people, like, what about your daughter when she's walking around? Don't you think that you might want to not have it launch the person?
Fine. You can baby-proof the ship.
Okay, I'm very
If
excited.
things be needing fixing along the way, you can do that too.
Hell yes. Can I just add that through the next couple days, I'm definitely going to baby-proof the ship, as well as I want to add a little baby rail. Like, there's the rails, but I want to add
Bonzo?
one
like an extra rail for like a 6-year-old height, and also Bonzo.
Oh yeah, Bonzo's gonna assume it's for him and just kind of like get pouty, like, not me fault.
Yeah, so that's a good opportunity to talk about travel time. So we are going to have 4 days before you get to Unvaldi. What are you guys doing over the course of those 4 days?
I think a big part of it is going to be planning, like how we're getting into Unvaldi safely, undetected.
They know our faces.
Yeah.
Do you guys think that I'd be able to cast blindness on the entire town so
Yes.
they just don't see us when we come in?
Do it.
I think it's worth a shot.
I think it's fantastic.
It sounds like it's worth a shot to me.
It's an epidemic.
If we need, I can cast invisibility on one person to scout as well.
I can be invisible too.
Aye, if the entire town already be blind, it don't even make a difference.
Extra precautions, you never know.
Certainly that will work.
Can you really blind an entire city? I didn't think so.
Well, it depends on how big the city is.
And Bonzo's gonna lean over to Sable and be like, see, he lie again. You right, Alistair lie.
One thing that I did think about, Evie says, coming up to you guys, is that while the Empire may know your faces, they don't necessarily know who we are. I mean, we could do some scouting or even just get our dock fare paid at the docks. Make sure that you guys can, at least moor onto the wharf.
You don't think anyone in the capital would recognize you as the daughter of the Baron?
Not really. I mean, word doesn't travel that far out off of the Lockram Islands, and I mean, no one would know that we'd be coming. No one would be expecting us. I mean, there was that incident in Kier Seleth, but I don't think that word would have traveled down that quickly.
Well, if word don't be traveling from Kier Seleth, then we probably don't be wanted in Unvaldi either.
I mean, I raided their armory. You all were involved in, I assume, something much larger.
A mass grave.
Aye, we didn't do it. Bonzo?
Naked men did it. Blue naked man, see it all. Why wear robe? Me not know.
Didn't he also not have genitals?
Blue man, naked but see nothing. Me say this too much.
Aye, but I see your point, lassie. Perhaps we send the crew of the Duskbreaker out to be doing our face-to-face negotiating into the city.
We could do that.
But you should probably get to the flagon.
Well, I will be getting to the flooded flagon. You can't be holding me back.
I'm sure none of us would recognize your daughter besides you.
Yeah, and we can go over some characteristics of what would make her recognizable. Again, it's not too many things to go over. A rather standard-looking child. It's been a while since I saw her, but I can tell you she's blue, like me. She got horns like me, and also wings.
But, would she be... Oh, wait, what?
Wings?
She have wings?
She have horns and wings.
Like bird.
I like an angel.
Do you have wings? And Alistair kind of like peeks at your back.
I know I don't be having wings. She be having a wing. Just listen.
Oh, must have been her father.
It's neither here nor there. It's just, you be looking for a small blue child with horns and wings.
Not to press too hard, but who's her dad?
Nobody of note. And I mean that. As a man whom was very dear to me, whom I once loved very much, but he not be a god.
Okay.
Alistair's just picturing a pair of floating wings. This man is just a pair of floating wings.
He not a pair of wings. He not be a pair of wings. He be an Azimar.
Yes.
I have no idea what that is, but I am happy for you two.
Well, he's gone from us now. But I know he'd be wanting me to find her as well, so... Again, it'll just be little bits of information, nothing too important. Look for the blue child with horns and wings. She might be surrounded by gods and a sea elf woman. She shouldn't be too hard to find. I feel like I've given you a lot of information. I don't see what you're not understanding about the situation at hand.
Orpheus puts his hand out to kind of be like, all right, calm down. Captain, I think we've got a good image of what your daughter may look like. Something tells me she's gonna be relatively easy to find.
Exactly. See, somebody gets it.
Something else to consider, do people know about the damned?
The people, like the citizens, no. The gods, they be popping in every once in a while to say hi. I be telling them, get out me head, get off me ship, but it don't matter. Okay, there be lots of ships out there that look as nice as mine. I'm sure we can go undetected. Why are you all looking at me?
No, I fully understand having a guard in your head. It's not the most comfortable thing. I'm sure that is why you are the way you are.
What do you be meaning by that?
Hey! Do not talk to Captain like that. You on thin ice.
Oh, no, I meant no offense whatsoever.
Listen.
You lie.
It just be part of the gambit, okay? The gods could be here on the ship at any moment. And they will try to stop us from finding me daughter. So just roll with the punches, all right? Be prepared for anything. And we set sail, we persist to Unvaldi. We look for the blue child with the horns and the wings. We get her and we live happily ever after. We can all sail together to do whatever you want, all right? I'll take the ship wherever you want. But we just, for now, have to continue to make route to Unvaldi. And if the gods be showing up, then the gods be showing up, okay?
Orpheus's eyes have just widened more than anyone has ever seen. And he just is like, yes, Captain, and starts to walk away from the group.
You said the gods could be here at any moment?
I don't control where the gods go.
Bonzo is gonna grab Sable's hand and be like, okay, let's go.
And I'll grab Alistair's and be like, I think she's at her maximum.
While you're pulling me away, we pass a floorboard that's sticking up, and I peek under the floorboard to see if there's a god down there. But they could be anywhere.
They could. As says Bonzo's dragging Sable away, you can hear her screaming like, any moment! You know what? In fact, I welcome it! Bring it on! Come down right now! I want to have a word!
And so passes the first day at sea.
Day one.
And so, yes.
Oh, can I do something on the first day?
Yeah.
Can I find Evie?
Yeah.
I go, hey, Evie. I just wanted to say I'm sorry for bringing you in to talk with your dad. I didn't realize he would be such a douchebag. Your dad seemed really nice, and I'm also a member. I lived in the Montgomery Islands, and he was a really good dude, and I didn't think he'd be such a douche, and I'm so sorry that I brought you in. It just really pissed me off that he was making decisions without you. I'm really sorry.
I'm glad you did. I appreciate what you tried to do. And I want you to know, I still believe he's a good man. The weight of leadership, I know, weighs heavy on him. And even just having me aboard the Duskbreaker, I knew weighed on him as well. I do really appreciate you bringing me in there. And at least having an opportunity to talk to him.
And I also wanted to share, I'll hand her the sending stone. And I'll say, this goes to your dad, just so you know.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm gonna hug her and say, sorry again, bye.
She hugs you back, quite tightly, in fact. And then let's go as you leave.
Bro, I think her dad is dead.
They might be, but I'll let her find that out on her own.
Activate
She's
the
gonna
sending.
do the stone. All of a sudden, she's just gonna see like a Silsarian guard, like, who this?
And so that's the first day. And then anything that you guys want to particularly do on the second day of travel?
I think Sable's just kind of like losing it a little bit. She's overnight. She stayed up all night and hand drew a bunch of pictures of her daughter. And she started posting them around the ship so people can get familiar. They're just like these crudely drawn pictures of this like little girl with horns and wings. And she's writing Ranallo under all of them with exclamation points.
And it's just like in the cities, like on telephone posts, how it's just like stuff stapled onto it. But like on the mast, there's like one on the front, one on the back, two on the sides.
They're like on the ground. She's starting like handing them out to people. Like,
Orpheus is meditating one day and he wakes up to find one in his lap.
It's also
That's
holding.
actually what is happening right now. He's taking today to meditate.
So I also would like to tinker. I want to fix the ship, and I want to fix the ballistas, as well as fix wart and do my infusions and just nobody talk to me for 4 days. I'm on it.
Myrna has gone into a tinkering like frenzy and just solely focused head down.
The only
tinkering
thing I
away.
say is, your ship is my birthday party.
Having a field day. But yeah, do your tinker innovation thing? What is it?
Just my infusions.
Your infusions, does that like take up any time or?
An hour. So an hour here, an hour
Yeah.
there. But can I make improvements on the ballista?
Yes. What are you trying to improve?
So I'm trying to improve the weight that it can fire. So I want to make things heavier and more like impact. I'm trying to increase the damage by making the arrows heavier, adding more weight to everything.
Okay.
As well as, actually bolting them into the ship.
Then
So people don't have to sit on the floor of the ballista.
to improve it, I'd say that you'd have to improve like the bow of the ballista, and then also like improve the string that it fires from. And so if you were just trying to repair it, then I wouldn't have made you roll for it. But since you're trying to improve it, I'll have you roll just a general intelligence check, or if you have your tools that you think that you could use.
Yeah, so it's my intelligence plus double proficiency for artificer. So 12, 14,
Artificer rules.
and then 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
All right, yeah. So yeah, you're able to make improvements on the ballista, and
Plus 11 to tinkering.
And so what that's going to do is that's going to add another damage die for the ballista anytime that it fires at something. And so the ballista usually would do 3d10 points of piercing damage. It is now going to do 4d10 piercing damage.
Baller. Thank you.
I would just like to add, if anyone's like walking around, Bonzo is nowhere to be seen on the ship. So
It's gone.
Please say it didn't fall off again.
so
I think Sable would notice. She's trying to hand out this flyer to everybody. She's like, where be Bonzo? I need to show him this picture. It's so poorly drawn.
Make a perception check to try to find Bonzo.
12.
12. It was going to be a 10. So where do you find Bonzo?
you see, Bonzo is off the ship. But first you notice like a rope tied to like the mast going across over, and you see that Bonzo is under the water, tied to a rope.
Hey, Bonzo's overboard! What? Bonzo, do you need help?
He's under the waves.
I guess I'm gonna try to pull him up by the rope.
Yeah. You start pulling him up. Bonzo, your head reaches the water.
Sorry, me, practice, breathe, hold breath. Since me fall in, me not drown. Okay,
Hey, you be training.
yes.
Hey, very good. No, drop him back in the water. And wait, and I'm gonna pull him back up for a second and go, wait.
Yes.
Here, take this picture.
Oh, okay.
This be me daughter, okay? Keep your eyes open, and then drop him back into the ocean with the paper.
The paper immediately gets destroyed by the seawater as he plunges back in. But yeah, unless anyone has anything else that they want to do, that's the second day. And now on the third day, It's still clear skies, pretty calm waves. The dam gently rocks back and forth. But you are now towards the southern end of Silser, still on the east side, kind of just south of Walder. And from around the kind of peninsula ending of Silser, you begin to see ships start sailing out towards open waters, start sailing east. After, over the course of several hours, you see ship after ship all bearing the black and gold flags of the Silsarian Empire, and you can see that they're starting to line up and create formations, separating the island of Silser with the start of the Lockram Islands. As you are on the inside of this mass sailing of ships, you can see that they're starting to form blockades, isolating the Lockram Islands from the rest of Corrid and the rest of the Empire. You guys are currently on the inside track of that, and so you are on the Empire side, the Silsarian side, but you are now seen as the Empire is mobilizing their forces and cutting off the Lockram Islands. On the third day, you make your way around the peninsula and you begin heading north again towards Unvaldi. And as night closes on the third day, you guys all level up. And so we've already talked about leveling up with you guys. We are doing not an XP system, but a milestone system for leveling up. And so just with the nature of this campaign, I leveled you guys up from level 4 to level 6. And so you guys all level up. And now on the fourth day, as it approaches midday, you all can finally see the city of Unvaldi come into view. And for those of you that are seeing this for the first time, it is unlike any city that you have ever seen before. The stone and roofed houses stretch out for miles. Once you begin to see the houses start to pile up, you don't see them stop. And so as you approach from the south, making your way towards the docks, you see houses upon houses stretching off towards the horizon. They make them taller here than you've ever seen before, making multi-floor buildings. You can see different guard outposts and citadels and fortresses within the town itself, kind of smattering the skyline. After a couple more hours of sailing up north, you begin to see the wharf of the docks come into view. We're getting close to port, Fallon says from the crow's nest.
Evie, you want to handle us docking, and then we can go ahead and maybe we stay below deck for now?
You think it's safe to come in this boat?
I don't think it'd be much of a problem. It'd not be too remarkable.
Because we pirates, we could steal other ship.
Right, but then we'd have to get rid of this ship.
Oh, right.
I think it'd be unrecognizable enough.
And like another point about the ship that's never come up is that like the front, you know, like the things that like go on the fronts of the ships,
Like the figurehead?
the figurehead is like hacksawed off. It's just like a big like there's like just like you can see somebody carved it off, probably with like, I don't know, a dagger, an axe. Like it's this just like giant jagged front, and it's hard to miss.
I've had difficulty drawing that in poster, so I'm well aware.
I don't think it'd be too recognizable if we just go below deck and we let the Duskbreaker crew take care of the face-to-face. You got me flyers, right?
Elgrid holds her flyer up and goes, right here, miss.
Excellent. Artis, you'll be taking over rigging duties from now on.
Absolutely. You want me to stay with the ship?
Yes, please. Bonzo, you'll be relieved of your rigging duties. You're above it. You don't need to be dealing with such minute details as the second mate, all right? Right. Evie, while we're below deck, you take the wheel.
Sounds good.
You're in charge.
Could we get a stipend for registering the ship in the port?
While we're below deck, you take the wheel. Fallon, stay in the crow's nest.
Aye.
I guess you can get a stipend for registering the ship.
We're gonna have to go through the port masters if you want us to dock in the port.
All right, we got a good deal of gold that we made in a deal with your dad, all right? Use whatever amount of that you need.
I should only need 10 gold pieces to register the ship, probably bribe the harbor master, and then the rest for supplies.
Take what you need. To the rest of me crew, what do you think? Anything we're missing? Anything we need to be doing?
Do you think we should take all the posters with your daughter down before docking?
Hey, we can take them down, but everyone make sure they have one in their pocket in case you forget. All right? Does everybody have one? Hold it in the air.
You see as the crew holds up theirs in the air.
Alistair rips one off of the wall. Like, I got one.
Bonzo has two, but he says, me not have pocket, and looks down.
Hey, are you still naked?
Me not have bottom.
Hey, somebody get Bonzo a pair of pants. Anything else we need to be doing before we head below deck?
Wait, hold on. I look at the poster, and I scan it for a second, and I look back up at the mast with the giant fish and the wings. I'm like, we've had a reference this whole time. You could have pointed us towards that. Why did you draw all of these?
Hey, that be a metaphor. She not be a fish. I feel like you are not understanding what she looks like.
Well, she looks like a fish in the drawings you
She
made.
not to be a fish. She be a girl. Everybody, she be a girl, not a fish. We're never gonna find her.
As there
it's
are-
all going to fall apart.
Captain, I think they can hear you from port.
I was under the impression that she was a fish. I was looking in the water this entire time.
She might be in the water, so keep your eyes peeled, but she not to be a fish. Now, last point of the agenda before we go below.
And Sable holds up another picture she's drawn crudely, but this time it's like of an adult sea elf woman. It's got a big red X over it.
If you see this woman, attack. Kill on sight. She's not to be trusted. Don't believe anything she says.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Lie, like Alistair.
Aye, she lie.
And as you look over, you notice that Bonzo now does have bottoms made out of the posters.
Is the red X part of the
No.
person or the
She don't
drawing?
be looking like a giant red X. It means no. It means bad.
Ah, I see. All right.
Do not trust.
Understood, Captain. I got it.
Is it understood? I don't believe you.
Captain, do you think it would be better to maybe capture her instead of just attacking her in broad daylight and drawing attention to ourselves?
We capture, then torture.
Now that'd be an idea.
Me can do that.
Whatever be your decision, it be on you. You can do whatever you want with her, as long as you do not trust her, and you do not give her me daughter. Do not give her me daughter. She be for me. Do you understand?
Yes,
that
Captain.
was pretty clear, I believe. Yeah.
Good. If Alistair understands, everyone understands. Below deck.
As we go below deck, I'm gonna pull Sable aside and I'm gonna go, is that your mom?
Yes, it be my mom. Is it really important right now? Do you see the X? Just do not trust.
It's important to me.
Orpheus overhears it and says, called it.
Everybody below deck.
Listen to Captain Master.
Also, while we're below deck, I want to take the, what's it, the flag that the leader of the Lochran Islands gave us. That's like the rebels thing.
Yeah.
And hide that.
Okay.
Probably within the boat.
Just
Just
thought
to
for
make
a
sure.
second you were gonna say hoist it. I'm gonna be like, I guess.
Well, no.
Roll initiative.
Hoist it from below deck. Roll with disadvantage.
So all of you guys go down to the bottom part of the deck as the rest of the crew takes the ship into port. And you guys are hanging out below deck for a good little while, probably like an hour or two, before you hear the footsteps of Evie and Elgrid coming back from the port and goes, all right, Captain, I believe we're all set.
Before we go, I'm gonna, at the last minute, put my hood up, but I'm gonna say to Sable, just for you, I'm gonna touch her shoulder and you're gonna be invisible for an hour, just in case they know your face more than they know ours.
Aye, but what if we find her and she can't see me?
Oh,
Can you take it off?
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. What if your mom sees you, though?
Good. She should be afraid.
Evie comes down and starts looking for Sable, but not finding Sable, looks over to Bonzo, and she goes, so if the Empire comes aboard and starts looking for us, what do you want us to do?
Bonzo's gonna look around, being like also looking for Sable, and be like, okay, I guess me in charge. Say again.
While you guys are gone, if something happens, if the Empire comes sniffing, what do you want us to do? Should we have a rendezvous point?
Yes. Meet at tavern.
Oh, at the tavern that Sable was looking for.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, we'll try to find you then.
Okay, and make sure kill all guards. Okay, you see what me do? Do that.
Oh, okay. We can kill any guards that come aboard the ship.
Protect ship with life.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Hey, don't be drawn too much attention. Sable's like right behind Evie.
Sable, I didn't know you were down here. That all sound good to you?
Aye, sounds good, but maybe, if they don't be bored in the ship with malicious intent, don't be drawn too much attention.
Oh.
We don't want too many fights on the damned, or it'll get damaged.
Yeah, we wouldn't want that. And she looks around the under part of the ship where there's still plenty of loose boards, now somewhat fixed due to Myrna. But yeah, it is about getting close to sundown at this point. The horizon is bathed in reds and oranges and yellows. And so yeah, you guys are still on the damned. What do you guys want to do?
I think we should go.
Yeah, throwing on our disguises.
Orpheus is going to put on his hood and he's going to walk up onto deck and walk up to Fallon. Fallon, and he places his hand on Fallon's shoulder. Be careful.
Same to you. It's a big city out there.
A little intimidating.
First time in a place like this.
Yeah, where I'm from, it's nothing like this.
A little bit of advice then. Keep your purse close.
I will.
Good luck to you.
Same to you. And get better shots in this time if you need to.
He grins a little bit and goes, I'll practice my shots. You practice that blade work, all right?
Duly noted as he smiles.
Oh, that.
I'll practice my blade.
I'd like to note, because Alistair has his hat, he throws the cloak on over the hat and then takes the hat off and puts the hat on the cloak. So he doesn't take the hat off before putting the cloak over it.
So yeah, you guys are in the wharf area. Around you can see the bustling of different ships still unloading and loading on their cargo. You can see that the harbor master's stand is talking to several ship captains, taking in tolls. The city lies beyond. What do you all want to do?
Orpheus is going to look at Alistair. Do you know where this tavern is?
I believe I do. I have not been in this city or on this dock in a very long time. So if I remember correctly, I can take us to the tavern.
So roll a history check to see if you can remember correctly where the flooded flagon is.
7.
Tough.
So it is well past sundown. The moon is out, and it's been a couple hours since you guys have started looking around for the flooded flagon. You've ran into several dead ends. You begin to lose faith in Alistair's navigation, but eventually, after several more hours of traveling, you reach the outside of a not run down but well-worn tavern that has the sign flooded flagon outside. In the darkness of the night, the warm lights from the tavern inside beckons you in, and you can hear the different sounds of shouting and cheering, as well as music playing in further beyond.
Exactly where I remember it.
Hey, about time.
Sable's gonna enter.
The door's opening by itself. Nothing's actually
Forcefully.
Right, you're invisible.
there. Wow, the wind is strong tonight.
Yeah, just like a western, the doors fly open, but there's nothing further beyond. And so, Sable, you see as a bunch of people turn to look at the opening, and seeing nothing, they just turn back and nurse their drinks.
Sable's gonna enter and look around to see if she can find Sunny, her contact.
Roll a perception check.
14.
14. So you don't see him. You do see that at this time of night there are many patrons around, and so it's kind of hard to discern specific people throughout the crowd. You do see that there are several bartenders as well as servers that are bustling around the room carrying drinks and food, as well as several different bards playing music, all either singing or playing various instruments like lyres, drums. And while you do not find Sunny, you're kind of pushed for a second as someone bumps into your unseen form, and they kind of like look around like expecting someone to be there, and not seeing anyone, they just kind of like shrug and keep moving along. Then as the rest of you enter in the tavern, same kind of thing, as the doors kind of fly open, you see as a bunch of people start turning towards the front of the bar, and one of the bartenders from behind the bar kind of beckons over and goes, yes, come in.
Did you tell us who we were looking for again?
Are you asking if I told you who we're looking for?
Yeah, I thought
Your contact,
Yeah,
not
your
your child.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, your contact.
Like, how many flyers?
Check your pants.
No, your contact.
Yeah, I don't think I gave a name, but I said that I knew somebody in the tavern.
Excuse me?
Yes, little one.
We look for someone.
Sable will come up and tap you invisible and go,
Sunny, we're looking for Sunny.
We look for Sunny.
He looks at you and he goes, I wish I could help you, but I don't know anyone by that name.
No, Sunny?
Sunny? Sorry, doesn't ring any bells. Can I get you anything?
damn it! Very loud.
Suddenly looks around, he's gonna roll a perception check.
Oh no.
Not seeing anything, he turns back to you and goes, yeah, sorry, I can't help you. Can I get you anything? We're quite busy.
Yes? Me want beer?
Coming right up. He slides a flag in front of you, foaming with beer.
Thank you.
Would you like to start a tab?
Yes.
All right, can I get a name?
Orpheus comes up to Bonzo and he just like places his hand on him. Can I grant him guidance?
Yeah. So you get a D4 to an ability check if you like.
Okay. Me name? Boopa Papa?
I'm going to need
Dwarven lady?
I'm going to need you to roll a deception check.
With a plus
You can add a D4 to it.
D4. That's the triangle one, right? Okay. I don't think I'm gonna need that.
Shirtless, wearing pants made of paper.
with
He's got a cloak on.
Yeah, I got a cloak on.
Got a cloak on.
There's deception.
He's dressed like a flasher.
You do have a
I was gonna say the pink nipple.
It's gonna be over 20 even with that. I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna wait. Can I use that later? The guidance?
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna save it. It's like a 22 without that.
Okay. He narrows his eyes suspiciously at you for a second, but then shrugs and goes, all right, well, I'll start a tab for you. Anything else I can get you?
No, that's all for Boopa Papa.
And so, he begins addressing other
jazz
patrons
singer.
and pouring more drinks.
Alistair's gonna lean into Myrna. I don't remember a Boobada Baba on the crew. Did I miss something?
That's Bonzo.
Oh yeah.
Say who's Bonzo?
Actually, tough question. You see, child, wing, blue wing.
You're asking if I've seen a blue child with wings?
Not a fish.
No, I have not seen a fish with wings as a child.
Myrna's gonna take the boys' cloaks and pull them away as we keep sharing all of this damning information.
Sable, as this has started happening, has just gone behind the bar and is like starting to like comb through things and people, like there's got to be something somewhere that tells me where he's gone. Are you back here? Where is he? Where is he? Looking for like old like cabs and
Are
like.
you like looking through like bottles and stuff and like moving stuff around?
Yeah.
All right. You see as you're behind the bar, not the one that they were talking to, but another bartender starts moving towards you and bumps into you. They start looking around and goes, excuse me, Kuzek, did you put something? Oh, no. What the heck? And so she starts feeling around kind of like where you're at, and much like in Harry Potter when Severus is like reaching for Harry like in the library, you see as like a hand reaches towards you and stops just shy where you are, and it passes right in front of you. And as you're looking, roll a perception check.
16.
16? So as you're looking through the bar, you don't find anything, besides just like different various drinks and rums from around the Empire, you don't find anything out of place or unusual. But as you are standing back up from investigating the bar, you hear a familiar tapping of like wood on wood, and you see a form disappear into a private room kind of further into the bar.
Sable's going to go grab Orpheus.
This way. I think it's this way.
Okay.
And just start dragging him towards. She's assuming it would be too conspicuous to go grab every member of the party, but she's also not being sly with grabbing Orpheus, so I'm assuming they would see this happening.
Okay.
Bonzo Boopida sees that and can tell like that's kind of what's going on. So he's gonna try to make a distraction. So he's gonna go, "What me do? Hello, Boopida here. Me singer. Me sing for you. Boopa do bapa. Boop 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 bapa. Boop 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 boop."
Roll a performance check, because I will say the band that's playing right now is playing like a familiar like jaunty tune for the crowd, and so roll a performance check to like join in with them.
16.
16? Okay, yeah. You start attracting a lot of the attention from the patrons, and so wait, what are you doing?
Boop 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 bapa. And he's like dancing like seductively in the rope. Boo boo boo, doobie boo, ba ba, doo ba bow. You know, and yeah, maybe like starts to show a little leg, but realize it's really hairy and just like, oh no. He's getting a little too in it.
Luckily for you, a lot of the patrons are in different various states of intoxication, and so they don't notice the leg hair as you reveal a little bit of your ankles, but they are infatuated by your song, and so a lot of the attention is on you, while the rest of you see that Orpheus's like scruff behind his cloak bunches up, and he starts moving further into the bar towards a set of doors.
I'm gonna try and look back and be like, give the like quiet finger and point to Bonzo, and then instantly lean towards where I think Sable is. Captain, 1, thank you for saving me. 2, your first mate is going to get us killed.
It'd be a lovely song. Come, we have matters to attend to in this room.
Right.
Once I see that they're gone, I'm gonna go up to Alistair and I'm gonna say, Alistair, you should go see if you can get the lovely lady to go into a private room with you. Wink, wink.
Why is there dirt in there?
Maybe.
Excuse me.
You're saying to Bonzo?
To Boopity Pepe.
To Boopity Pepe?
Boopity bep.
It is at this point that you see one of the patrons from the bar like trying to wrap their arm around Boopity Pepe. Hey, how would you like to come on with me?
Boop bop, I'm working. Not time, me sing.
Sir, if you have a really good yard at your house, I would like to join the two of you as well.
Oh, you'd like to come with, would you?
Bonzo's gonna look a little confused because Bonzo's like, I was doing this to make a distraction so they could get in the room, and it's like unsure as what to do. Like,
Even if you don't have a good yard, I have some great landscaping experience.
Yeah, let's go to the yard, the guy says, and he's gonna reach towards your hood and start to try to pull it back.
Bonzo's gonna push him off and be like, oh, not so. Ooh, stop. Not so fast, tiger.
He's gonna go, hey!
Make a dexterity check to break free.
Okay.
Can I add advantage to that by trying to pull the guy away?
Okay, yeah. So you can make it with advantage.
You can look what you can't touch.
It's only gonna be a 13.
A 13?
It's only gonna be 13.
Well, guess what? He's drunk. So, so between you trying to duck out and continue your song, and Alistair kind of pulling him back, he's gonna lose his balance and come crashing down onto the bar floor, and you're gonna lose him into the crowd.
You can look, but don't touch. Boop, boop, boop.
At this point, I'd say that Sable and Orpheus, you make your way into the room, and I should have said this before, but since invisibility only lasts for an hour, and since Alistair, you kind of led them on a wild goose chase for a while, I'd say that now at this point, as you enter the room, the invisibility starts to wear off, and so you are becoming visible again. And so Orpheus and Sable, you find yourselves into a somewhat secluded room, but while the outside part of the bar is a little bit more worn down, you can tell that this one has a little bit more care put into it. It's kind of like a private room, like a VIP room. And so there's a table with a kind of a circular booth to it that's kind of currently occupied with a lot of smoke. You can see that the sole occupant of the room has their back towards you right now. And as you enter in and they hear you come in, you see them turn around, and it's a kind of smaller, greasier man, very skinny, and leans on a kind of carved cane. That was the sound of the wood on wood that you heard leaving towards the private room. And you see as the familiar face of Sunny turns towards you, Sable, and goes, "Ah, Sable. Sable Driftthorn. A surprise it is to see you. Come, sit."
Hello, Sonny.
And in his hands, you see that he's carrying a large glass of whiskey in one hand, and he sets one down, pours the whiskey into the glass, and sets the whiskey out on the table in front of you two. And he kind of hobbles and takes his seat in the booth and kind of kicks up his cane and moves his leg onto the booth with both his hands. He goes, "I was not expecting to see you today. What do I owe the pleasure of your visit?"
I don't believe that you don't know why I'm here.
Let me rephrase. Why do you come to me?
It's been a long time since I've set foot in Unvaldi. I don't know my way around as well as I used to. But I do know you.
I see. And who is your friend?
Orpheus.
Orpheus. Yours is not a name that I know, and I know many names. Who are you?
A part of her crew.
You're sailing with their crew again.
Aye. Things happen. Times change.
Yes, they do. And I must tell you, I have not seen your family in a long time. It's going on 6 years. It was a sad day to see them go. It took a great hit to my purse.
We all lost something that day, huh?
Sure. What happened? Where did they go?
Well, dear old Dad went to his grave. As for my mom, I was hoping you could tell me.
Your mother. Last I heard, she had left the city.
Aye, but perhaps left something behind.
Something as in coin, the supplies? What are you looking for?
I'm looking for a child.
She's got a flyer.
I see. Now, I'm sure you're familiar. While the Rat Guild does handle many covert, discreet, and sometimes unlawful things. We do not deal in child trafficking.
I'm not looking to traffic her. She is mine.
His eyes raise at that. He goes, ah. A little trouble in paradise. A little family quarrel, is it?
You could say that. But about 6 years ago, my mom took her and made off. After I killed my dear old dad.
Then you've become quite a woman. He would not have died easily.
That he did not. But some things can't be forgiven, and all actions have consequences.
Of course. Please sit, and we can discuss how we may help each other. He offers the booth in front of you, and not only that, he offers the pipe that he's smoking out of towards you in case you do wish to smoke.
Sable's not going to smoke or drink, she says.
He offers it to Orpheus.
No, thank you.
Ah, people with no vices. Makes it hard to trust.
I got to be sharp. You understand what's at stake here.
Maybe. So it's information you want?
Anything you've got.
Unfortunately, for this, and he gestures at the crew drawing in front of them, this I do not know much about. If you wish, I can investigate for you. But my services do not come cheap.
What's your price?
A favor.
Of what nature?
I have a job for you, Serafina.
Name your terms.
You see, there is a child lord that has come into some debt with the Rat Guild. A big gambler, you know the type. He is hesitant to pay his dues to the guild. And we need him to pay. There's a particular item that we are owed. We need you to find him, make him tell you where we can find the item, and get it and bring it back. Do this, and I will ask around for your missing child.
If I do this, you'll be doing better than asking around, huh? You'll come up with some concrete information.
I will do what I can.
It's a deal.
Now, this particular child may be hard to reach, but we do have an opening if you wish to take it. You see, this lordling is a frequent patron of a local brothel. We have a arrangement with his favorites to have a room set aside in which we can use for our own purposes. We know when he will be there, but we do not have the manpower to address him. Get him to talk and get him to give you the item, and maybe I will have information for you. I want to be clear, we're not actually sending a child into the brothel. It is the child of a local lord who is an adult themselves.
20-year-old.
Yeah. But do this for me, and I will see what I can do about finding your missing person.
It can be done. Can't it, Orpheus?
I suppose.
And I must say, it is rather good to see you again, Serafina. Pleasure to do business again.
I will see if the feeling is mutual, eh?
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Just start getting the information I need.
That I can do. The brothel in which you are looking for is in here in the wharf. The lordling likes to step down his golden steps and try to pretend he is one of the people. Go there and you'll be able to find him. Not only that, you will be able to find him with minimal guard. But I will warn you, Serafina, the city is looking for you. And while you may find that the lower city is slow to speak to guards, the higher city likes its law and order.
Oh, good thing I've never been a fan of either, hey?
Neither have I. Be careful, Serafina. And be careful, crewmate.
We will. What does he look like?
The lordling has a ring on his hand. One with the sigil of a moon, crescent in nature.
Orpheus stares at him long and then nods.
And what be the item?
The gentleman knows the item in which he is owed. He also knows that we are expecting payment. What he doesn't know is we will be finding him. Or, I guess you will be finding him. He knows what he owes us.
Fine. We all have our secrets.
He holds out his hand. So it is a deal.
Aye, a deal.
Sable shakes it.
It is a pleasure working with you again, Serafina.
If you do see my mom around, make sure to tell her that I will find her. And she should be afraid.
He nods slowly. I'll keep an eye out for her. Between you and me, I never did like your parents. They were brutish in nature. They supplied me with a great many things, but they lacked a certain tact. A tact that I believe you possess.
You could say that.
He raises his glass towards you. To many profitable dealings.
Sable will take the other glass. She'll clink it, and then she's gonna drop it on the floor and leave the room.
Orpheus is going to follow.
So the rest of you come out to a kind of bar in chaos as and the song ends and the people cheer, and the rest of you see as Orpheus and Serafina now visible, leave the private room.
Okay. Great crowd. Thank you.
Encore! Encore!
No. Me could not. No. Okay. Me get drink.
Oh, let me buy you a drink, please! No, I'll buy you a drink, please! Encore!
Me go to different bar.
Oh, to bar hop! You see that you amassed somewhat of a fan crowd?
Okay, let's go. And Bonzo's gonna try to lose them in the streets and find these guys later.
Roll a stealth check.
Can I say Alistair is also cheering bar hop with them? Bar hop.
We'll follow Bonzo, but I'll keep an eye close on Alistair.
That's gonna be a 15.
Okay, so the rest of you see as the hooded form of Bonzo leads a rather infatuated crowd out of the bar and out into the night streets. You are able to lose them into an alleyway and kind of double back. Huh?
Does he lose us?
You two roll perception.
I rolled a 10.
14.
14? Okay, so Alistair, you see as Bonzo, or Bippity Bop.
Bippity boppa, boopity peppa, whatever. Boopity peppa.
They duck into an alley, turn in a corner, and begins to double back. Myrna keeps with the crowd, but you're able to see that Bippity Boppa is no longer leading the crowd and is in fact going back towards the tavern.
I'm going to wait for the crowd to kind of clear to like follow down the alleyway to like find Bonzo.
Are you leaving Myrna with the crowd, or are you bringing Myrna?
No,
with
I was like, man, shouldn't we?
He's that way. He's down that way.
Let's go.
No, he's with the crowd still.
Okay.
So yeah, you eventually you guys do meet back up at the tavern now, having lost the crowd. You guys are now all back together, minus about half the patrons of the crowd, and you can see that some of the bartenders are a little upset with losing a lot of their like Saturday night crowd, but they're still serving out drinks to the remainder of the patrons that are here.
These people are still here.
No, so the ones that were following you are still gone. There's still patrons.
But there's still people here, so
Yeah.
I gotta keep up this act.
I will say that the patrons that are still in here are the ones that are a little bit more like into their own conversations, maybe like enjoying the music that's still being played, but they're not ones that were fanatical about the music as the rest of them.
Okay, don't get a big head, Bonzo. They don't all know Boopita Peppa, okay?
A couple of them do see you like come back in, but they're not cheering you on to sing another round or anything.
Me not like drink with crowd. Me not like commoner.
All right, bring it in, Boopita Peppa. Everybody bring it in.
Okay. Yes.
Listen, we've got to go find a lordling in a brothel.
Is that your daughter?
No.
She's 6 years old. I say
Her
to
daughter
Alistair.
is 6, blue with horns and wings.
I point
Alistair.
Sorry, I forgot.
boopity boppity's pants.
It now looks like this. we're not going to find right now. We're going to find this lordling. He owes something to my friend, Sonny. My friend Sonny's good at getting information, okay? So if we get him this item that this lordling in this brothel owes him, and we bring him the item, he will give us the information. So then we can go find my daughter, who's blue with horns and wings.
Wait, so you made a deal with someone who doesn't even know where your daughter or your mother is. Why don't we just go look for them instead of having him look
He
for
can
them?
find things. It's a big city. He's got connections. I thought you had connections, but then we wandered around in the dark for almost an hour.
I never said I had any connections here.
You said, and I quote, I think I know where this tavern is, and then wandered around in circles in the dark for 48 minutes.
I have been here once 11 years ago.
So how are you supposed to find my daughter then, huh?
Excuse me, don't. And then Bonzo's gonna look. Don't talk to Captain like that.
Sorry, Baba Duty.
If somebody thinks they have a better lead, I'm happy to hear it.
Information's not free. I'm good to go.
You'll be able to tell who he is by his ring of a crescent moon.
And what are we doing with this lordling?
Hey, we're gonna shake him down, eh? We're gonna make him give in the item, and then, I don't know, yell in his face a bit and take it, and then give it back to me, friend Sonny. Right?
Do we know what this item is?
Not every detail is so... You're so hung up on the details of every bit of everything.
What if he gives us something that isn't the item, trying to fool us?
We'll just take multiple items.
Take everything.
Sure, take everything.
Take everything, all right. I agree with Baba Dooey.
Boop with the pepper.
Yes, boop it to Beppa.
Where are we going? What brothel are we headed to?
A brothel is somewhere in Unvaldi.
I don't even know which brothel it is.
I can't know everything, Alistair.
You were the one that talked to the
It's
guy.
not my fault. You
ask
didn't
him.
come in the room.
Go ask him.
I'll go ask myself. I'll go ahead to the door.
By this point, Orpheus has already walked back into the bar towards the room.
So Orpheus and Alistair go back into the room.
I guess we all should.
I think we could all just barge into the room.
Yeah.
Sable's kind of in the back, like,
Where are you all going?
You all barge into the room and you can see that the slender, kind of crooked man is in like the middle of that crescent booth. And he looks up as you all walk in and goes, "Oh, Orpheus. And who are all of you?"
Excuse me, sir. Could you point us in the direction of the brothel that we're apparently looking for?
"Oh, are you more members of Serafino's crew?"
Yes, that's correct.
"Of course, I'd be happy to help you." And he takes out a map of the wharf of Unvaldi, and he points to a set of buildings kind of off the main drag. He goes, "The brothel that you are looking for will be right here."
You are a lot more helpful than Sable made it out to seem.
Aye, good. So now we have a map. Let's be going.
Wait, what are we? Wait. What are we getting?
You are acquiring an item from this lordling. It should be cylindrical in nature and looks much like a rod.
Cylindrical in nature. All right, got it.
Are we cutting off his dingaling?
What?
Whatever it takes to make him talk, I will leave that up to you.
That's what we're bringing. That's what you want.
I do not want his privates.
We do not want to assume it's cylindrical in nature either.
That's true. All right.
What are we talking about?
Sonny nods knowingly at you, Alistair. He goes, "Yes, correct."
Okay.
We go to brothel.
Aye, Sable's in the back, overflowing with paper. She's taken the map. She's got the map in one hand. In the other hand, she's got flyers with the drawings of her daughter. Under her arm, she's got the flyers with the drawings of her mom with the big X through them. And she's just like dropping stuff as she goes. She's like,
All right then. To the brothel.
Thank you for tuning into this week's adventure. Follow our socials at Rivers of Confluence and find us at riversofconfluence.com. Sound design and editing brought to you by Spit It Out Audio. For extra content and early access, find us on Patreon.
Next week in Awenor.
It's good to be back.
Nobody move!
Me boobs look good.
Orpheus is going to look back and be like, Mal, help.
Now you sleep eternally.
Just cut off his wiener.
Nobody is following the plan!
I thought that was the plan. Is that not the plan?
Get your hands off me. Get off me.
You have something we need.
Give me your item, boy! Where is it?
Seen you both so proudly with a shout that raised the dead.
I've seen you sing so loudly with a voice as true as lead.
If I've fallen down a well, I could never lose my hope.
I will be there right behind you as a mail and a rope.
I've seen you do the impossible. You've escaped the jaws of death.
I've seen you lose your greatest love and smile as you wept.
When villains call your name, you never stand back in fear. I could fight 100 legions as long as you are here.
We will run to the blazing sun. We will drink to the pirate sea. We will travel through hell with the hand we've been dealt. We face grace lottery. We will tread through the deepest snow. We will sing till the morning glow. We may win, we may lose, but there's nothing else we choose. 'Cause fighting on is all we know. Yes, fighting on is all we know.
So let's get on into it.
Got bad aim, but he's a visionary.
Listen, he can see what he's looking at. He just can't hit it.
Fun fact about Fallon is he's blind.
He sucks.
He's the only nearsighted lookout.
I can't
He
get
has
over
no relation to Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah. He can see what he's looking at.
He doesn't need glasses. He just can't hit it.